Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Farming Simulator 2013 career gameplay video. And we're just heading off to the farm with another harvester that we just purchased with our last load of canola that we just got. Just getting ready to set it up here and just get this one going. I finally retired the red one over here. It was really causing me a lot of problems. Like I'd have to come over here and offload it like every 2 or 3 minutes. So now I've got a green one that will harvest both of these two small fields on its own, and I won't have to keep babysitting it. That's a good thing. I will need to upgrade some of the seeders and stuff, but I've just got a lot of equipment that I've got to sort through right now that I'm a little unorganized, but we'll eventually get there. So, just to show you guys roughly what I've got going on, I have got everything harvested. I have not seeded anything right now. I'll show you the current prices of stuff right now. Canola is dropping a lot because I was told that the more I farm it and the more I sell it, the more it's going to drop. So this might be the last time I do canola because barley now is going through the roof. So I might start dropping canola after this load. As it is right now, I have 160,000 in my storage of canola right now. This will probably, like I said, this will probably be the last time I do canola, so we might start doing barley with this one here. I've got this whole field cultivated. I have, let's see, I've got, let me sort through everything here. This one, oh, I've got canola going over here. So this big field and that small field will be canola, so I lied. These last two fields will be the last time I do canola, and then the rest of the other sides are going to all be barley. So this guy's just about done, so we'll let him finish before we drop the load off there. This one here is the smaller field, which I'm going to do with canola as well. I've still got to mow that field. There's a lot of stuff I've got to do, so. Alright, so anyway, what we were going to do this episode, there we go. Alright, we got this guy. We were going to show you guys these brand new seeders on this bigger field just to show you how productive they're going to be. I've not even fired these things up yet. I don't know what happened right here. I think one of my little farmhand guys that I had on my server planted grass right through the center of my field here and didn't tell me. I think that's what's happening here because and then they caught it after like the second pass or the first pass, and yeah, that's what I think is going on right there because I've got this strip of grass right through the center of my crop here. Okay, so let's go ahead and unfold our brand new seeder. Oh wow, I didn't realize it was going to spread that wide. And we are going to do barley on this field, so let's go ahead and switch ourselves to barley, which is right there. Let's go ahead and pull forward just a little bit to line this seeder up. No, we're still going to be a little too far off, so let's go ahead and back up just a little bit. We don't want to seed the grass and waste any of it. So let's go ahead and come over this way some. Even though I've got that whole strip of grass, so I guess it really doesn't matter, does it? We'll get this lined up like that, and then let's go ahead and hire our worker. And there we go. That is going to cut my time in half on seeding. Whoops, let me shift through. I need to get to my other seeder here. Right about here. Let's go ahead and unfold this guy, and let's get this guy started. Get this guy lined up right about here. Make sure he's seeded up with barley, which he is. Hire ourselves a worker, and just like that, we have got this massive seeder going. Unfortunately, somebody was asking in the comments if it's a cultivator as well. It is not. It is strictly just a direct injection seeder, as you guys can see here. It is not a cultivator, so you will have to cultivate your fields before using this. But as you guys can see, look at the wide spread. That is like 3 passes of a regular seeder. So this is doing the work of 3 seeders right now. And look at how far that one is there. But I've got the large cultivators, and there's also a modded cultivator that I have as well. That's my potato planter, both of those there. I hope he can get past this thing. have it just parked kind of in the bad. Oh, yep, he just made it. I have two of these larger cultivators here, so all I do is I have 2 tractors cultivating and then 2 other tractors posted up waiting to do the direct, seeding. Let's see, let's check on our other field over by the inn here. He should be just about done. Yep, he's done over here, so let's come over here and offload him. So, I'm almost out of money. So by the time I end up selling the rest of my canola and then harvest some barley, I should hopefully have enough money after a harvest or two to start getting into beets. And that's what my next objective is going to be. And then maybe to even upgrade a couple of things. Like you can see my seeder over there is pretty ancient. That's my original red tractor when I started the game. So it's a little out of date. Just like that red harvester, I finally upgraded my red harvester. I will probably purchase that monster field over there, which I will need another harvester to help this guy out here. But for the most part, I'm getting caught up on everything and finally upgrading some of these outdated tractors and harvesters. That red one was killing me. That red harvester was just a nightmare to deal with. Like, you had to keep coming back every 2 or 3 minutes to offload it. Alright, so let's drop this off here. Get ourselves a little bit closer, or a little bit out of the hole there. We were getting close. And the thing is you're starting to use up a lot of money too with these newer tractors. If you guys notice my finances, well, I did purchase a vehicle, but my harvest income's $24,000. My wage payments are about $3,500. Running vehicle costs are about $4,000. So a total of about $10,000 is being taken out of my pocket. Why is this guy all like glitched and stuck here? It's kind of strange. He's like stuck here. Like if there's some, there we go. I'm not sure what that was all about. Let's get him unstuck. Have him finish seeding this. I'm not sure why he was all stuck like that, but there we go. Okay, this guy I've just had hooked up to a trailer for running loads. I've been running and picking up loads off of these harvesters when they were harvesting. Like I couldn't keep up with them. I had, what, 5 harvesters running? So it was really making for a pain in the butt to get them all situated here. And these 2 guys look like they might just run into each other. Well, this other seeder, he can't even turn because that cultivator's in the way, which is fine. We'll just fold this thing up. That other guy is going to finish the pass anyway. And just like that, that's how quick... Ooh, almost got stuck in that thing. And just like that, that is how quick you seed with these new seeders, even though he's going to overkill it with this little bit of a strip here, but that's fine. But yeah, that is a very, very quick and efficient way to seed your fields, guys. If you guys can afford this piece of equipment here, it is definitely worth the purchase. I recommend it. I mean, look at that. I harvested that large of a field in what, a minute? 2 minutes tops? It was pretty quick. So let's get this guy off our field here. We're definitely going to need to upgrade our seeder. We got that old red one still sitting over here, so let's park this guy out of the way. This is our old harvester that we're just going to park and let it collect dust over here because we're no longer going to use this thing. I don't even know where the harvesting blade is to it. Oh, we'll mess with that another time. And also my mower, wherever my mower is. Where is my mower? Oh, we also I gotta fertilize my fields too, but we'll do that in just a little bit. So somebody was saying that this thing does the windrowing and all that sort of stuff too. I didn't know that. I thought it strictly just mowed the grass. So we've got, let's turn on our mower real quick. So we have, let's see, show finances, turn off mower, enable wide spreading. So enable wide spreading by hitting O is what it's doing right now. But if we do the enable swath deposit, that's what cuts it and drops it right in the middle. So I'm not exactly sure really what the difference is. I'm assuming that after we're done mowing this field, we're still going to have to bring in my tedder and do the whole tedding of the field. That's what my guess is anyway. Just because, like, see how these 2 rows here are perfectly set in the middle? So that's what I'm guessing we're going to have to do, is still mow it, but yet do the whole windrow thing with the tedder. Because this thing here, I don't even think this thing has a trailer hitch, does it? I can't quite tell if this thing can hitch, because if this thing can hitch to the tedder, that would be pretty cool. Let's check that out real quick, actually. Let's turn off our mower real quick. Let's see if we can hitch up to this tedder. Or not the tedder, but the, shoot, you know what? That's not going to work. Because we still have to ted it into hay. And then we're going to have to windrow it. So I'm wondering, let me think here. Let me park this real quick. I've got an idea, because the mower is strictly just mowing it. Right? So, oh my goodness, somebody took my tractor over here. Somebody took my tractor, so I don't even have my tractor over here to do my work for me. Let's see if we can find my white one. We'll use my white one for now. Oh, there it went. I just skipped through it. That's the problem with having all this equipment, is it's just, I forgot, somebody told me too how you back tab or back pedal through equipment, and I forgot. They said something about shift or something like that. I don't remember what it was. So, alright, so we're going to jump in our white tractor here. Let's drop our trailer, and then we're going to run up here real quick, which luckily it's just right over the hill. So I'm thinking what we've got to do is we're just going to mow it with the big one, but somebody was saying in the comments that it does all the work for you, that it does all the windrowing or the tedding and everything, but I'm not seeing that option. So I'm wondering if that mower strictly will mow it but put it into rows. That way you can ted it and then windrow it. I don't know. I'm confusing myself. So let's see. 'Cause right now this right here was with the mower open, and then right here was that swath path or whatever the heck that thing was called. So let's back into our tedding machine, which is right here, real quick. Okay, let's get into our tedding machine. Let's unfold it. And then it's folding, and then we'll turn it on real quick. Just like this. Okay, so there we go. So it's tedding all of that into hay. So we are still going to have to ted it. But look at all the hay that this thing is producing, though. A lot more hay. So I'm wondering if it would be easier to put it into that path like I did the second row for the test, and then windrow it. I guess you wouldn't even really need the windrower anymore, would you? Because that mower puts it all into one path. So maybe all you'd have to do is really, in essence, you would just have to ted it into hay. If I'm not mistaken here. Let's see. See, like right here's the 2 rows that I did, so in essence you would just have to ted it. No, it's still spreading it everywhere. Yeah, so it doesn't really make a difference. But not unless maybe I brought my forager wagon over here. So maybe what I can do with this mower is I can mow the grass, and then I can bring the forager wagon, or does it have to be hay? I think I'm confusing myself more and more. The more and more I think about it. And unfortunately my forager wagon is way up at the sheep farm, or else I'd bring that down real quick. So, but I'm pretty sure I might be able to just bring the forager wagon down here and then just pick up the grass without having to deal with any of this anymore. I'm not too sure. Let's go ahead and fold this thing up, turn it off for now, because then I think what I'll have to do is I'll have to windrow it again anyway, if I'm not mistaken here. So So let's just back this thing up just to get it out of our way. That's one of the things that really bugs me, is just the equipment all in the way everywhere when it just gets left in fields. So let's back up into our windrower. I wished you could hire somebody for this. This would be pretty cool. Let's go ahead and unfold this bad boy. Bring it on over here. And let's turn it on. Yeah, so that's what we're going to have to do. Yep, just like that. And then we're still going to have to use the forager wagon. So I wonder if the forager wagon, or if you still have to or if you have to ted it into hay, and then pick up, because when I noticed that whenever I use the forager wagon, it looks like it's still grass. So I don't know if it's, I remember somebody mentioning that it's like glitched or something like that, to where the trailers don't recognize that it's hay, and it looks like it's still grass in there, so. Oh, my PDA is in the way. Yeah, I think this is what we're still going to have to do, but at least with that new mower, it picks up a lot more of the grass. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to have to do, so. Alright, well, at any rate, guys, I'm going to end this video here, and like I said, hopefully by the next video that I put out, I will have sold all of my crops, earned enough money to start working on some beets, and purchase another field, so that way we can start getting into some beets. Because as it is right now, I would like to save my money and maybe even purchase field 7 and maybe start doing beets at field 7 right here. So I would need to get the beet harvester, the planter, a tractor, another harvester or two over there to get field 7 underway for beets, because we've got everything else all, situated otherwise. So alright guys, well, I hope you are enjoying the video, and like I said, hopefully by the next video we'll be investing in some beets. We'll see you guys later.